Rocketeer. Go get him, kid.
Well, hello everyone, I'm Nick.
And I'm Greg.
And we are the Gamma Ray Society. We have Greg, kind of a weird one today.
Yeah, I love it. This is fantastic.
Right? So,
I remember this.
I'm going to put a little story behind this one. So, my significant other was recently working at one of our local universities, helping out in the theater department, and was in somebody's office, and on their desk was several boxes of like vintage 90s movie collector cards.
Oh, wow.
And one of the movies that stood out to her, because she knew it was one of my favorites, she made this like offhand comment to say, well, hey, the Rocketeer is like my partner's one of favorite movies. And so she was able to find, and this person was so gracious and gave not one, but 2 packs of Rocketeer movie trading cards. Now, this movie came out in 1991. I have like very fond memories of seeing this movie with my family.
I do too.
It was a double.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We saw it as a double feature with it was Rocketeer and What About Bob?
What about Bob?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot all about that. Thank God.
So in preparation of opening these, I watched the movie last night.
Oh, fantastic.
Right, and what a wonderful cast, of course. You know, we have like Jennifer Connelly, Timothy Dalton.
It's a rocket.
Alan Arkin.
Oh, sure.
One of my absolute favorites.
How do I look? Like a hood ornament.
Yeah, I forgot he was in it.
Yeah, and so I have no idea what's inside these cards. Now, I did a little research, and someone out there has sent 1 pack of this to PSA to be graded.
Sure.
It came back at 10.
Sure.
And they have it on eBay for $500.
$500?
Right. So I was like, whoa. And then I did a little more research and found that you can get a whole box for about 30. So I appreciate that person's effort.
Hey, but you do get a sticker.
You get a sticker.
8 cards and a sticker.
Right. And this is like what, at this point, 34 years old?
Yeah. Yeah.
Roughly?
Yeah, I was in college. Seriously, I was just out of college when this came out.
I don't think I was in middle school yet.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you letting me know that. But this is Topps, and I remember getting Topps baseball cards. I mean,
of
Topps
course.
is still a company. I mean, they still
Absolutely.
make them, right?
And Topps is always one of the most, reputable, companies in sports cards for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to this day.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It'll be fun to see card quality, things like that, but also what they
fantastic.
decide to include in something like this.
Let's hope we get. Do we have any idea like what
I don't even
the
know,
value is?
No.
Do they have like mythic and rare and common, or
I think, Greg, the value is going to exist in the memories we make along the way.
so let's make some really awesome memories.
Okay.
Oh my, what do we got here? What do you suppose it is, a bomb or something? No. I wouldn't touch that if I were you.
Here we go. We're going to go.
Oh my God, I'm excited. This is fantastic.
I know. I'm like, don't even know what we're going to see here. All right. So it starts with a sticker, it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, now I think this is something they used to do back in the day.
Oh, sure.
So the stickers, if you collect them all, they're going to make like
a scene.
Like a scene or a poster, which is really cool.
Yep, I bet that says Rocketeer because I
Yeah,
bet that's the R in the
absolutely.
Rocketeer.
Very cool. Then we have the Flying Fortress.
Okay.
So another lovely thing about this movie, I mean, it's, when Nazis were clearly the bad guy. And,
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Yeah, we'll see if there's another great reference in there.
Okay. Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
Now, I will say, like, it does seem like the colors are pretty muted out.
Yeah.
And kind of dull compared to what we're used to today in,
Yeah.
like, card quality.
Wow, that's almost...
Emergency Escape, and that's so bleached out.
Yeah, that is very bleached. I think that's the age, or is that just the...
I feel like it's a smoky scene.
Okay.
In the, like, South Seas Club or wherever they're at.
I saw some of my old Star Wars cards, and it literally was just, like, screenshots.
Yeah.
And so...
I think that's all these are.
Yeah. Look at that.
At Chaplin Airfields. This is the opening of the movie where he goes up in the plane and has a fairly tragic experience.
Oh, no.
Lothar Triumphant. So
Lothar's a bad guy?
Bad guy. A very large man played this role to tower above everybody, but then they gave him kind of like prosthetics that reminded me of the Dick Tracy movie, right? To kind of give him that. He looks like a Bond villain, which is really funny because he's the lackey of Timothy Dalton, who played Bond.
Who ended up playing Bond.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Great. Love it.
And then we get Pondering the Future.
Was that Timothy Dalton?
Well, we have Alan Arkin, and gosh, Cliff Secor's the name of the character. I cannot recall the name, and I should probably look it up, of the actor who played the lead. Though he still does a fair amount of television work.
Okay. All right.
Good. Actually, I think I can look him up really quick. I had IMDb ready to go. Yeah, his name's Billy Campbell.
His name is Billy Campbell.
Yeah, but he.
Hey, Nick, his name's Billy Campbell.
Thanks, Greg.
When I cut it, I'm going to make it just...
You're just like a walking IMDb in there, aren't you? It's so good. It's the Rocketeer.
It's the Rocketeer.
So the FBI agents at the end.
Awesome. He ends up being like an Avenger, right? Type person.
He kind of. I feel like this was Disney trying to make Indiana Jones before they owned Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
It was very
That's not very superhero-like. I mean, it's very kind of like a World War II uniform with a metal head.
Right, exactly. And this is taking place right before the United States enters the war.
Ah, got it.
Right?
Yep.
So this is the
that makes
30s.
sense.
Yeah. But I think it's very much got that Saturday morning serial, very much what George Lucas is trying to do with Star Wars or with Indiana Jones. And this is Disney's attempt to do that. Now, because this is a Disney movie, Greg, I don't know if you've been to Disney.
Yeah, a little bit.
So if you're ever around Epcot and you're in that big pavilion around Spaceship Earth, they're often playing music and this very inspirational music. The Rocketeer theme comes on quite often.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
it's
that.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Okay, so we get another sticker. So it's just a
boot.
foot.
That's awesome.
That's kind of hilarious.
That is hilarious. Here's your foot. And another foot.
The laundry chute. All right, for those of you out there who have a very specific interest, this pack is for you. So we have feet in a laundry chute.
Feet in a laundry chute with... Okay.
All right, here we get Timothy Dalton.
There's Timothy Dalton.
With Jennifer Connelly as he takes Neville's last stand, they call this.
Well, that's great. America's Daredevil.
America's Daredevil. They're very kind of does that very cliche, draped behind him is in the flag that last time he takes off to go do the heroic thing. Yeah. Great little scene, but it's absolutely just a screenshot because he's so washed out.
That is so funny.
All right, news travels fast, so so Howard Hughes is in the movie.
Oh, sure.
And it first goes in and I'm watching this with CJ, and she goes, "Well, that's the most sterile hangar I've ever seen." I go, "Yeah, because it's Howard Hughes' notorious germaphobe."
Yeah.
More feet!
More feet. This is crazy. This is just
blasting off. His head's completely chopped off. It's
they just
Can you imagine an 8-year-old kid so excited to open this pack and he just gets feet? I mean, set that kid up for something in the future, let me tell you.
More feet. There we go. Well, at least there's feet there, but at least it's connected to a head.
All right, Cliff's BG. So yeah, the plane he opens the show or the film with, as he's a airplane racer.
Okay.
Okay, his Fury Unleashed.
That's a hand.
It's a hand. Okay. Oh, it's him fighting on the end. There's the German airship. He's fighting Lothar, the
bad guy,
the Bond villain, and that's the fight. But man, it's even hard to make out.
My goodness.
What is happening there?
Yeah, that just looks so funny. How many of these got sold, do you think?
Oh, I don't. Well, Greg, there might be a reason that 30 years later, it's $30 for a box.
Yeah, indeed.
And the last one we get is Bigelow's Bonanza.
Oh, look at that.
The owner of the airfield talking to news reporters after the Rocketeer's first experience.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I didn't even look at what the back of these were.
Oh.
So they are numbered.
Okay. How many are in the? Let's see.
That would be. So we can see what we can just try to see what the highest number
That's
is
44.
here. There's a 58. There's a 91.
Okay.
Yeah, see what you can find here.
Yeah.
91's the highest one I have.
I think it's going to be the highest one you got here too. Yep. Nothing higher than 91. So at least 91 cards. Mm-hmm. Interesting. And they always looks like they have like a little thing in the back about what they're doing. So at least you can explain why there's so many feet.
And you know, the back at least seems to recycle through maybe the first.
Oh, but look, I mean, but these are two different cards, but they have the same.
Yeah, they do. They seem to show three different versions of the Rocketeer.
Huh. Interesting.
And so I suppose I wonder if you have the whole set, if you read it,
Yeah.
because it says, you know, continued on card 11, if it gives you a synopsis of the
Synopsis of it.
film.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And yeah, the
then
stickers
that's the-
do seem to be double-sided, and you get different sides of them.
Okay.
So I think you...
Yeah, you take the sticker off, and then you still are left with the back that you can
Back.
put together with the puzzle.
So...
Oh, look at that. Fantastic, Nick.
Well, thanks, Greg, for indulging me in doing something way off, you know, the norm.
That's what the Gamma Ray Society is. We do all types of card openings and pack openings, so this is fantastic. The Rocketeer, fantastic. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Hit those like and subscribes. If you want to see more of this, put something in the comments. Let us know what you think about this because this has been fun.
It really was. Thanks, Greg.
Tons of fun. Hey, and may the cards be with you.
That was so weird.
great.
I love it.
Feet.
The feet pack was
Feet pack. And we leaned right into it.
was so good.
Awesome.
Big gopher. Are you trying to kill yourself? I like it.
The Rocketeer.